Strap in for a jaw-dropping countdown of the world's top 10 most expensive and rarest watches. On our list is an expensive watch that you get at the expense of your own life, and another is a horological unicorn, one of the rarest watches in the world that could make you hallucinate. Who on earth buys a $55 million watch? Want to know what a storm, a cursed oak, and an Israeli burglar have in common? This will blow your mind. These watches do more than tell time. Ready for the ride? It's not just thrilling, it's bound to make your head spin. Kicking off at number 10. Enter the stainless steel Patek Philippe, reference 1518, the horological unicorn. Born in the chaos of 1943, amidst World War II's roar. Take this in for a moment. The world is in a bit of a pickle with World War II, and Patek Philippe decides it's the perfect moment to drop the horological mic. Boom. Launches the world's first ever perpetual calendar chronograph watch. It features a 35mm diameter case, a moon phase indicator, Arabic hour markers, and a tachymeter scale. Only 281, reference 1518 pieces were ever made, with the majority made in yellow gold. About 44 pieces were made in pink gold, and only 4 were made in stainless steel, making the stainless steel reference 1518 one of the rarest Patek Philippe watches on earth. This Patek Philippe watch isn't just rare, it's a horological hen's tooth. Royals and high rollers folks lined up to grab one, quicker than kids at a candy drop. Everyone from King Farouk of Egypt to the King of Jordan, not to mention Henry Graves Jr., arguably the greatest watch collector of the last century. In 2016, the stainless steel reference 1518 unicorn galloped away at an auction for a jaw-dropping $11.1 million. That's right, million with an M. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If time is money, then the Patek Philippe reference 1518 is the Fort Knox of wristwatches, making it one of the most expensive watches ever sold at auction. Hold on to your seats as we unveil one of the rarest watches in the world. How did a $210 watch skyrocket to a whopping $17.8 million? That's an 8.5 million% increase in value. Where on earth can you get this sort of return on investment? At number 9. The watch, introduced in 1963, was designed specifically for race car drivers. It featured a tachymetric scale on its bezel to measure the speed of the car, and it also had 3 subdials for timing laps around the track. However, it sat on store shelves all alone, unnoticed, and retailed for a measly $210 only. 6 years later, by a stroke of luck, an iconic American actor, director, and producer developed a passion for car racing. He was so passionate that he even co-founded the Haas racing team with Carl Haas. This team became one of the most successful in the kart and Champ Car series. This iconic American actor drove competitively. He won several championships in his class and was considered more than just a celebrity dabbling in the sport. He was a respected and serious racer. In 1969, his loving wife, concerned for his safety on the racetracks, gifted him this $210 watch with "Drive Me Carefully" engraved on it. And, like a good husband, he wore this watch on all his races. This seemingly simple act of love was like the kiss of Prince Charming to Sleeping Beauty for the watch. It was a divine moment in the annals of the watch's history. The iconic actor and race car driver was frequently photographed wearing this watch during races, in public appearances, and even in casual settings. These photographs made their way into magazines and newspapers, providing free advertisement for the watch. Soon enough, like Sleeping Beauty receiving the kiss of life, the watch became sought after due to its unique design and celebrity association. As demand grew, so did the value of the watch. In 2017, the iconic actor's watch sold at auction for a staggering $17.8 million. Now, that's the sort of loving investment husbands want. Wives, take note. Now, who was this Prince Charming celebrity who gave life to a $210 watch? None other than iconic actor Paul Newman. And the watch? The equally iconic Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona, reference 6239. Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona is one of the most iconic and sought-after watches in the world, renowned both for its association with the legendary actor as well as its unique design and extreme rarity. It boasts a unique dial called the Paul Newman dial. This dial features block markers instead of lines, smaller subdials with crosshairs and a contrasting outer track, and Art Deco-style font. If Paul Newman did that, what do you think an Indian emperor and Floyd Mayweather have in common? They didn't like and subscribe to our channel. If you are enjoying this, make sure you like and subscribe now. Diamonds, they say, are a girl's best friend. Well, according to Jacob the jeweler, diamonds are a muscle man's best friend. Crafted in 2015, our number 8 pick, Jacob & Co. unveiled a masterpiece bling bracelet watch for men. Jacob & Co. Billionaire watch. Made with 189 carats of illustrious Ashoka diamonds. Ashoka diamonds are the rarest diamonds you could ever find. Named after centuries-past Indian warrior emperor Ashoka Maurya. The Billionaire Ashoka watch is made with 18-carat white gold and lavishly covered in Ashoka diamonds, making it one of the most expensive and rarest watches in the world. And guess who owns one? Floyd Mayweather Jr. Yes, the muscle man added this to his luxury watch collection. With a price tag of $18 million, the Billionaire watch is one of the most expensive watches ever created. Yet, the Billionaire watch offers more than just diamonds. Its intricate, skeletonized, 60-second tourbillon encased in 18-carat white gold is a testament to masterful craftsmanship. Further elevating its grandeur, the watch and its bracelet are meticulously handset with additional Ashoka-cut diamonds. And as to what an Indian emperor has in common with Floyd Mayweather, well, they both fought many battles and were undefeated. And Mayweather flaunts his triumphs not just with his record, but with the $18 million Billionaire watch. Still to come is a watch linked to an Israeli burglar, a cursed oak, and a storm. You don't want to miss that. Our next rarest and most expensive watch is a tick-tock tragedy? From insurmountable debt to the shroud of a mysterious death, calamities seem to shadow every tick of our number 7 pick. But could it be mere coincidence? Or does the celestial display on the watch hold a deeper, darker secret? The banker, Henry Graves, wanted more than just a watch. He sought the universe on his wrist. Patek Philippe delivered. The one of one Patek Philippe Henry Graves SuperComplication was born, and in 2014 this watch sold at auction for a whopping $24 million, which at the time made it the most expensive Patek Philippe ever sold at auction. The SuperComplication watch has 2 faces and 24 complications. One face shows the moon's 4 phases, and the other shows planetary configurations observed by Henry Graves from New York skies at sunset and sunrise. Some say time carries tales, others whisper it holds curses. For Henry Graves, its first owner, and later a 48-year-old Qatari royal, this Patek Philippe watch became an evil omen. For Henry Graves, his best friend and son went to their graves within months of taking possession of the wristwatch, leading him to tell his daughter, referring to the watch, "Such things bring one nothing but trouble." Yet the curse didn't end there. A wealthy Qatari prince bought the watch to add to his lavish collection. After securing the watch, misfortune seemed to follow him at every turn. He faced bankruptcy and ultimately died under mysterious circumstances. Coincidence? Or does this $26 million timepiece truly carry a curse? Some clocks tell time. This one seemingly determines it. Next on our list of the top 10 most expensive watches is the stunning Chopard 201 carat watch. The Chopard 201 carat watch is our number 6 pick. The sight to behold, lavishly covered in 874 high-grade diamonds, totaling 201 carats, hence the name. The tiny dial is guarded by 3 large stones, a 15-carat pink diamond, a 12-carat blue diamond, and an 11-carat white diamond. This makes it hard to read the time, but who cares? If you can afford this, you must have staff that tell you the time at the snap of your finger. The price tag is as monumental as its carat count, at $25 million. It was one of the most expensive watches ever created. Although, if you're spending $25 million for this Swiss watchmaker's masterpiece, you're probably more concerned about the bling than the time. Its rarity and value make the Chopard 201 carat more of a collector's item than an everyday luxury watch. It represents the pinnacle of Chopard's jewelry making and watchmaking expertise. Coming up is a watch that makes Chopard's 201 carat watch look like a Black Friday deal. The shocker is that this watch has fewer carats but is more expensive. Now brace yourself as we dive into the top 5 most expensive and rarest watches in the world. At number 5, England's late Queen Elizabeth II's Caliber 101 watch, gifted to her by Jaeger LeCoultre for her coronation in 1953, also went AWOL. Unfortunately, it was never found. And to be honest, with her $6 billion jewelry collection, we doubt very much that it was missed. In any case, in 2012, to commemorate her Diamond Jubilee, the good fellows at Jaeger LeCoultre gifted the Queen a new watch, the Jaeger LeCoultre Joaillerie 101 Manchette. The watch is made with Jaeger LeCoultre signature 101 caliber dial, which is the smallest mechanical movement watch ever made. It weighs barely a gram and is smaller than the tip of a pencil. The bold squares embellished with white diamonds command attention on the watch, elegantly masking the dial in a robust cuff bracelet. White gold and diamond links give this bracelet an undeniable uniqueness. It is clear that the tiny dial makes the watch not ideal for time reading, unless with a magnifying glass. Although the watchmaker's exquisite craftsmanship is evident with a $26 million price tag, the Jaeger LeCoultre Joaillerie 101 Manchette had better come with a magnifying glass. Tragically, with the passing of the Queen, the watch has lost its beloved owner. What does a storm, a cursed oak tree, and an Israeli genius thief have in common? This isn't fiction, so go grab your popcorn and hit the subscribe button. It's our number 4 pick. The French Queen Marie Antoinette had a thing for Breguet's watches and secret affairs. To win her heart, a mysterious lover boy orders Breguet's most lavish watch to be made for her. The Breguet Grande Complication Marie Antoinette wristwatch. Call it fate's twist or karma, but before the watch could grace the Queen's wrist or see the light of day, both the Queen and the watchmaker, Breguet himself, died. The lover boy, heartbroken and at risk of losing his neck to the guillotine, fades into the shadows, leaving the watch to a museum in Jerusalem. Then, boom, the watch gets stolen from the museum in a grand heist. Years later, Swatch's CEO, Nicolas Hayek, decides to craft a replica. And you won't guess what happened on the very day the replica was commissioned. The unthinkable happened. All the way in Versailles, France, a raging storm strikes the Queen's favorite oak tree. Coincidence? A sign? You tell me. Hayek saw this as a sign the Queen was speaking from the great beyond. She decided to make the watch's case out of the stricken oak tree. On the day the replica was to be unveiled, guess what made a shocking appearance? The original stolen watch. Out of the blues, a lady had contacted the police revealing to them items her late husband had stolen. The thief, none other than Israel's genius burglar, Naaman Lidor. The thief with his dying breath had spilt the beans, leading to one epic watch reunion. Now, that's a story worth its weight in gold. And the Breguet Grande Complication Marie Antoinette is now worth $30 million. Get ready to be thrilled, as we are down to the top 3 most expensive and rarest watches in the world. Our number 1 pick could make you see things that are not quite there. But first, our number 3 pick. Moving over to Jay-Z's unbeatable quest, the search for the only one. In the world of rap royalty, Jay-Z reigns supreme. He's amassed riches, conquered the music universe, and flaunted an envy-inducing watch collection that could make anyone drool with envy. But there is a conspicuous absence within Jay-Z's prestigious Billionaire collection. As the esteemed owner of the Patek Philippe-Grandmaster Chime 6300G and a rare golden Patek Philippe reference 2499, Jay-Z is yet to acquire the elusive Grandmaster of all Grandmasters, the legendary pinnacle timepiece that goes by the mythical name, the Only One. Yes, my fellow adventurers, we're talking about the extraordinary Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, reference 6300A010, the ultimate horological grand masterpiece. It's so divine, they've engraved the Only One right on its dial. In 2019, this unique masterpiece created a buzz louder than any hit record. It strutted its stuff at Christie's Only Watch charity auction, making a grand entrance by setting a new record as the most expensive watch ever sold at auction. $31 million to be exact. This watch wasn't just a piece of horological history, it was a 2014 creation, crafted to celebrate Patek Philippe's 175th anniversary. Now let's talk complexity. This wristbound marvel was the granddaddy of them all, boasting a staggering 20 different complications. We're talking 5 different chiming modes, a top-secret alarm system, and a date repeater that could rival any sci-fi gadget. But here's where the real fun kicks in. Not 1, but 2 dials that could spin and lock in place, letting you choose your watch's mood. And boy, were they stylish, with blue opaline dials, gold numerals, and 18-karat solid gold plates, all wrapped up in a slick white gold case. We are down to the 2 most shocking of all watches. The first converts like the Transformer cars, from sleek supercars into mind-blowing robot machines. The other leaves you hallucinating. Imagine offering your wife a gift in a beautiful black box. She opens it and gasps,
"Oh, honey, you got me a diamond bracelet."
"No, darling, it's not just a bracelet. Take a look again."
"Oh, it's also a diamond ring?"
"Yes, my love, and much more."
"Oh my God, it's also a wristwatch? How fascinating."
That, my friends, is the Graf diamond fascination effect. It is nothing short of fascinating. If the fact that it is a ring, a wristwatch, and a bracelet doesn't fascinate you, the hefty $40 million price tag most definitely will. It's a testament to Graf Diamond's reputation as a British jewelry brand, renowned for acquiring and refining some of the world's most famous and wallet-draining diamonds. Graf Fascination is made with 152.96 carats of pristine white diamonds. The pear-shaped diamond ring which covers the watch's face is a jaw-dropping 38.13 carat D-flawless diamond. That's right, a convertible watch that is nothing short of spectacular, or shall we say, fascinating. If you are still not fascinated, how about a watch that would make you hear, see, or smell things that are not there? Our grand finale, the most expensive quartz watch on the planet, will certainly do that. Quartz watches are generally less expensive and more common than mechanical movement watches. They tend to be powered by a battery and are not considered particularly valuable, especially when compared to high-end mechanical movements. So why is this quartz wristwatch worth $55 million? Mind-boggling? Yes. We are talking about the world's most expensive wristwatch, the Graf Hallucination. Of course, the Hallucination's value cannot be tied to its quartz movement or any potential quartz elements in its construction. Its value stems from the rare and high-quality diamonds set into the piece and the other factors related to design, craftsmanship, and brand prestige. This wristwatch is best described as an extremely luxurious bracelet that keeps time. The watch is set with 110 carats of very rare and large colored diamonds, including fancy vivid yellow, fancy intense pink, fancy intense blue, and fancy green. Each diamond on the watch is of the highest quality, both in terms of color and clarity. But in terms of functionality, one could argue that other watches, at a fraction of the price, could serve the primary function of timekeeping just as effectively, if not more so. However, from an investment perspective, luxury items like this, especially unique pieces, can sometimes go up in value over time. However, there's also a risk that the value might not increase or might even decrease, especially with the rumored prevalence of lab diamonds, which are astronomically cheaper and very difficult to distinguish from actual mined diamonds. Whatever the case, the Graf Hallucination's price tag of $55 million makes it one of the most expensive watches in the world. And for those who view watches as a status symbol or as pieces of wearable art, the Hallucination's value might be justified, given its exclusivity, design, and the brand behind it. And there you have it, the tales of the most expensive watches ever made. Which one is your favorite? Do you think the prices are worth it? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you next time.